I left my papers here. I had them for me when I got here. I got all my results. I got all my shit. New guys, kind of like there's some new, right? I'm not sure we haven't seen. I got a flag, bro. I know, right?
No way to put it up.
Yeah.
Oh man, nothing.
Shit always gets missing. Who the fuck steals a flagpole?
You used to look, someone's like picking their teeth with it. Shit. Yeah. 10:30 you say. Okay. Hey brother, how you doing? How you feeling?
It's good.
Good? Good. Bro, you're a hero, bro. You're a hero. Yes. Yes. 10:30 start. One more smoke, one more visit, and then fucking rock the house.
Whose house? Run's house.
Well, I thought Run DMC was in the arena.
Do you,
Want the chargers?
tomato yogurt? Yes, please. That'd be great. That'd be grand.
Hold on.
I wonder if the chicken man will be here today.
The coffee cart is like 30,000 for a coffee or something. I think that.
What's the shitty milk drink that she...
I know. It's probably just a latte from that place.
Right, dick.
Yeah. Just be
It's
like,
just warm milk.
yeah.
With like a tiny drop.
If you want to tell her, be like, half milk in mine and the Kano for Luke. You know?
Yeah.
Send her that text. You know? Not saying you have to, but if you're doing coffees, half milk in mine and an Americano for Luke. Or do you want Okay, so it's almost inevitably going to be the second page. Yes, sir.
10 and then have
Beautiful. Okay. And
17 more.
I don't think I've seen any of these people until here. So until 8, and then I haven't seen 9, and I have seen 10.
Okay. I've got a round robin one bout to kick us off.
Yeah.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Yeah, a round robin 1 in the 77.
You can offer all the referees a rub of your head for good luck.
Yeah. Just my good luck charm. Mother effer. Okay. Hey guys, we have a meeting. Kevin. Hey guys. TV. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Day 2. Hello. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Testing. Turn it down a little bit, that's a bit loud. Oh, testing. Testing. Hello. Testing.
Okay, I got a good charge.
Hello. to their positions, please. Judges to their positions on each mat. All officials to the Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 4th AMMA Championships. Without further ado, I will hand it over to my co-announcer on Mat A.
Day 2, 2026 Asian Mixed Martial Arts Championship from lovely Tashkent, Uzbekistan. I've got Matt B for you here today with modern MMA, typical rule sets you may be familiar with. We also have Matt A, traditional MMA, gi pants, lapel lad. You'll see a lot of. So we've got 2 streaming options for you at AMMA's YouTube channel, at AMMA_media. But I'll walk you through 27 bouts here today with faces, and we've got quarterfinals and semifinals for those hoping to move on to tomorrow. We've also got 16 categories attempting to qualify either the Asian Games in Aichi, Nagoya, or the Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. A lot on the line. We're going to be some folks. We're going to see some folks ending up heading home today with a bronze. If we are looking at a semi-final, we've got 4 competitors, 2 winners heading on to tomorrow for the finals, chasing gold here in Tashkent, and 2 defeated opponents walking away with bronze. Nothing to hang your head about. We've had quite a show already. We had 90 plus bouts today, and we are about to get underway here on Map B in Tashkent, AMMA 2026. Strap in, it's going to be one out here. A short wrap, come back and crank you through the final 17 on my end. I believe Matt A, Andrew Whitelock got you roughly the same amount of bouts, but enough from me. Let's get it started. Uzbekistan and Afghanistan in there. 77 kg men's modern MMA. 2 3-minute rounds, a 1-minute overtime if we need it. Let's do this. Uzbekistan in the red, Afghanistan in the blue. Boy! Amazing left hook to start the bout, and I believe we have an out of bounds. If you go out of bounds 3 times in any given round, it is over. Great takedown there. Uzbekistan has been cruising here this week. Wow, those are heavy blows from the top here. Umarov wasting no time. Whoa. Okay. 20-second ground time. And we're standing them back. Whoa. May have been a mutual out of bounds there. If you're in any way connected to your opponent and you go out of bounds, it does not count against your allotted 3. And we've got a towel thrown in and a new one to watch. Temurbek Umarov. That was impressive. You literally can't do any better. These guys in the 77 kg category are competing in a round robin. We didn't have an even number of competitors, so I'll try and keep you updated on the progress of round robin 1 in the 77 kg men's division, but holy mackerel, that was insane. That's one of the most dominant performances we've seen here this week. If you're just tuning in, we also had 3 days of the Utes. U18, both modern and traditional. Let's get the result. Umarov couldn't be happier. That's the way to get your job done. In, out, no damage, move on to the next round. That man is a steamroller. I think we just landed on a nickname for him. Temurbek the Steamroller Umarov, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. You're seeing fly these belts. The real unsung heroes are the folks that everyone paired a hand grab, equipment check, like check. Number 2, with 77 kgs. We've got Kyrgyzstan and Kazakhstan. Both countries doing very well here this week as well. In the youth division, Kazakhstan ended with the second most medals to host country Uzbekistan's number 1. Good sign for the future here in Uzbekistan that the youths are doing so well. I think they've really invested. This Olympic village is incredible. We're here in the martial arts hall, and they're doing everything right. It's an incredibly impressive place. And again, let's let the action speak for itself here as Kyrgyzstan in the red, Kazakhstan in the blue. Bout number 2 of 10 here in our morning session. These short 3-minute rounds, you have 2 3-minute rounds, a 1-minute overtime if we need it, do create a lot of action. None of these guys want to fall in a hole with such little amount of time to get it back. So, see what these two got. Striking from Gluzagit so far. Kirill looks like he wants to shoot. Shots to the body from both. Great little trip, overhand right, didn't quite land, but it did enough to distract Kirill, and here we are. He's got, oh, now he's taking his back. Not the best place to be with 2 minutes left, but we are out of bounds. Crafty roll there to get out of trouble. Again, connected to your opponent. It's not going to count against your 3 out of bounds, but it's likely going to score with the judges. Nice cheeky uppercut. Great angle there from Gluzagit. Great takedown. That one was a lot easier for Gluzagit. What he can do here. Scoring from the top, taking the back again, and we're out of bounds again. You got to get it sticks. You know, right back to this reset here. Kirill. So far, Gluzagit looking very strong in the red here. These are strong 77 kg dudes. Ooh, nice jab. Gluzagit showing a little bit of everything. Oof. Nice combo there from Kirill. And he's down again. Nice knee up the middle. Up. Nice work by Kirill to drag his opponent there to the mat. And tit for tat. Gluzagit using the same strategy to get myself out of bounds and get a little reset here. Good little flash from Kirill there. Great timing. Caught the kick, delivered it right to the face, took him down. Scoring blows here. Going for full mount. That could be under the chin. I can't see from my angle. He's got 20 seconds to work here. See, if the submission's not there yet, just give it up. I'd recommend trying to land a few blows from the top here. And shorter format here on 1-2. You want to get the points. You might not be able to get finished. He's got 5 seconds here. Can he do it? Can he do it? Nope. There you go. You want to at least make sure you score. Traditional sort of jiu-jitsu approach when you've got your opponent down here, especially on day 1, day 2, might not get it done. If you don't see a realistic submission in front of you, tends to be better to attempt to posture up, land a few blows, and score. You'll hear from Matt A, the beeping in the background. That's actually our 20-second timer. If the referee is not seeing enough of a dominant position or a submission being threatened, we start the 20-second timer. Nothing changes, we stand them back up and get back to the action. Honestly, the way AMMA handles the good opponents and not wasting your time at home, like, obviously it's a sport, but the sport's more successful if people enjoy watching it. So we get these young men and women back to their feet, make sure we are not watching, you know, a stall off. Okay. All right, round 2. 2 judges had that for the blue corner, 1 judge for the red corner, and I think that's fair. Oof, nice attack from both here. Gulzigit on the front foot, but did, very nice takedown from Kirill. Kirill working the back here, but I don't think much doing. Gulzigit. Could have been an opportunity there for Gulzigit to push his opponent out and get that first out of bounds. Great timing on that double leg by Kirill. Man, Gulzigit looked unstoppable in the first 90 seconds of this bout. But Kirill really made all the right adjustments, sort of powered through the early minutes, and is starting to dominate here. Going for that rear choke again. He's to be on the chin, but he's got plenty of time to work here. That's a tight squeeze. Referee's awarding 2 points. If you hear the verbal command, "Are you okay?" it's an automatic 2 points against that competitor. Oh, great work by Gulzigit. Plenty of time here. Crafty escape from Kirill. So, day 1, day 2, no knees to the head. Day 3 finals, all good. Bounce. 15. Nice right hand on the break there from Kirill. 1 minute left. Who's gonna do it? Kind of a lazy shot there from Gulzigit. His chokes may have sapped a bit of energy from his gas tank. Kirill kind of forcing the action. Bit of a front. The arm is in, but Gulzigit still doesn't look like he's enjoying himself. No, we need 2 body parts out of bounds for a reset. Gulzigit appears to be a lost here at this point. Really impressive turnaround from Kirill. But again, we had a majority in the first round, so this is close. But it's looking like Kirill may have done enough here. We made to the horn. Those are big, tough 77 kg guys. Impressive performance. Curious to see how the judges took on all 9. With the we'll see 10-7, regional 10-6. I can't argue with that. That was great. He's looking good. Not sure you want to face Kirill going forward here. He is off to the finals.
Next up on mat B, in the round robin of the modern MMA men's 96 kilograms weight.
Ooh.
Nizomiddinov from Uzbekistan.
Moving up to 96 kg, big boys.
And his opponent in the red corner, Mungchagai from Kazakhstan.
This is a great, healthy rivalry. Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, again, took 1 and 2 respectively in the youth division our first 3 days here. And they're clearly just bringing the best out of each other. You love to see it. So we've got Kazakhstan in the blue. No, Uzbekistan in the blue, Kazakhstan in the red. About 3 here in the morning, I'll be taking you through 27 here on Matt B. And my brother Andrew Whitelaw has Matt A with the traditional MMA. Both streaming on our YouTube channel. So open both up and have yourself a really good time. These are big dudes. I haven't seen either of these guys all week, so we're going to learn about them together. Both guys landing here in the first. These are big gentlemen. I can feel it through my table when they land flush. Inside low kick. It's an interesting exchange. Again, with the point system, you really do want to answer every blow you receive. You want to answer as quickly as possible. And we do open scoring here, so after each round, I'll let you know how it went. Nizomiddinov, pretty sturdy guy. Ali gave up on that single leg right away. Nothing doing. Nice right hand from Ali there. Since low kick. Oof. Nizomiddinov beating up that left knee of Ali. Bit of a telegraphed uppercut. Ali is lucky he didn't get clipped there. Nice jab from Ali. Judge. Combo kick is enough. So here we go here. Yep. No touches here. Really got to fake this. Great up, little food fighter. Ooh, may have been a little bit lower than he wanted. Let's make sure Ali is okay here. Looks like he's ready to roll. We're gonna get a warning for our fighter in blue. Got under 30 seconds to work here in round 1 of 2. Not a lot of defense here today. Both of these guys land in serious leather. That is not their horn. That is Matt A. Nice little spinning attack there from Nizomiddinov. Answered by Ali. These guys are fun. Nobody wants to block anything. I dig it. I mean, it's not the best way to have longevity in this game, but I'm here for the excitement. They can worry about longevity. So again, 2 3-minute rounds, and you see how much action you get. We move to the 5-minute rounds for the finals tomorrow. And again, tomorrow, knees to the head are A-OK. We are not going with knees to the head here because it's the first and second and third rounds of the tournament. We want these guys to be there for the finals. We've already seen some attrition here, essentially victories by attrition. We had multiple guys have 2 bouts yesterday, and maybe 50% of them, you could just see that the gas tank wasn't quite there. And we have 9-10s across the board for our Uzbek fighter in blue. Ali's got a bit of a hole to dig out of here, but he's got 3 minutes to do it. Looks like Ali's trying to set up a takedown. He's the only one chasing him in that first round. That looked kind of legit from my angle. We got a question of it's a second warning, but they're in separate rounds. Are we going to take a point? We're taking a point. That's significant. So down 1 round. Ali's giving himself a little bit of new life here. It's not the way you want to do it, to be honest, but increased his chances here. Oh! Nizomiddinov punishing the body of his opponent. Oh, outside that knee again. Great combo. It was a bit crazy, but a lot of it landed. Yeah, can Ali drag this to the ground? Because he's getting the worst of these exchanges. We've got a mouth guard out. Yeah, if there's not a huge for Ali, I think we'd maybe like to see what he's got on the ground in case, you know, maybe there's an advantage. But at the end of the day here, you've already taken a point from your opponent for the 2 low strikes. It's going to be unfortunate if you still came out on the short side of the scoring of this round. There you go. That's. I think we've got. No, were they connected? I think that should be an out of bounds. There you go. Yep. We are. Yep. We've got a coach's appeal for out of bounds. So yellow card. We're gonna go over his corner. He went remotely connect your opponent when he goes out. It is not an out of bounds. It's a 50-50. If this is deemed an out of bounds, it will be his first round with almost 1 minute and 30 left. If he goes out 2 more times, he's DQ'd and it is over and the bout will go to the red corner. Yep. Great job by the coaches. Another awesome part about these AMMA rules. Coaches have a role to play here. Nizomiddinov putting in work here. He may have very well taken back that point he lost earlier in the round. Man, my table is shaking. These guys crack. Not surprised. Try a little change there. No luck doing. Ooh. Another low blow. I haven't had a good vantage point for any of those, so I'm not really going to comment. Okay. We are taking a pause to review what is going to be done here to the Uzbek fighter in the blue. Uzbek Nizomiddinov. He has delivered 3 low blows to his opponent here. 1 in the first round, in the second. If I'm Nizomiddinov, I'm coasting for these 30 seconds. Ooh. I'm coasting for these 30 seconds and seeing what the judges think. But I'm just not getting... Don't go anywhere near the lower half. For the next seconds. And our time's just Ali like in back. Looks like we're gonna get to the horn, and kind of anybody's guess what these scorecards are gonna say. We've got some drama. Bout number 3, and we've already got wild drama. Really impressive performance from Nizomiddinov, but those fouls could come back to haunt him. And this is the 96 kg round robin 1. Oh, we've got a decision. If we don't have a majority after 2 rounds, we do have the option. We do go to an overtime, so let's see what we got here. Rough day at the office for Mr. Ali here. Faced an incredibly game opponent who followed up combo after combo with the occasional groin strike. That's a rough way to be leaving the round, Rob, to be perfectly honest. I don't think groin shots had anything to do with the decision ultimately. It's just like you don't want that kind of icing on your cake. So I think the right man won that bout, but you know, see these guys fight a bit more cleanly. All right, we are moving on to bout number 4 here. And we are sticking with now we've got a 96 kg semifinal. Afghanistan and Mongolia in there. All right. You see the pace we set here. No downtime, ladies and gentlemen. No downtime during the rounds unless we need to review some of the place. And no downtime in between the bouts. And like I said, I've got you here on Mat B. Andrew Whitelaw got you on Mat A. Feel free to open up both windows and enjoy yourself. Bout number 4, 90 kgs. Afghanistan in red, Mongolia in blue. This looks like it's going to be a good time. Let's go, guys. Let's show out for the people of Uzbekistan. I'm liking this already. Here the ref asking for more work. Looks like Reza kind of walked right into what Mungchagai was hoping he would. strategy is huge here with just the 2-3 minute rounds. A lot of times, he who game plans best comes out on top. Good job working his way back to his feet. Nice outside low kick. That's not where you want to be. Wow. This little hammer fist there from Mungchagai. We're kind of deadlocked here. Yeah, just let that right hand go, big man. They're not going to let you. Yeah, beautiful. They're not going to let you work forever, so you need to get some points in these situations. So far, clearly dominant on the ground here is the fighter from Mongolia. Yeah, if Reza is able to make it to the horn here, he's going to have to make some adjustments between round 1 and 2, and I would give up on those takedown attempts. Striking solid. You know? Certainly, again, in the tournament format, you go with what's working for you. And he's doing, yeah, he's doing far more competitive on the feet. Great job. You know, these guys were connected, so that's not going to count as an out of bounds against either fighter, but Reza seems to do a lot better here on the feet, but he's also eating some major shots. Both guys are. I knew this would be fun. Sometimes you just see two guys walk in here and you're like, yes. Oof, both guys landing. So far, fight of the night. Reza is now back in the vice grips of Mungchagai. And now he has been mounted. Yeah, he was doing better on the feet, but he was paying for it. Ooh, we might be transitioning for an armbar, which would be a bit of a mercy killing here for Mungchagai because he's been landing heavy leather. And we're throwing up submissions. We're maybe going, nope. And end of round one. We're going Mungchagai all the way in that round, but Reza's making him work. Definitely pay for coming in close. Once you get in that man's arms, those big Mongolian arms, doesn't appear to be any way out. Nice. They're here. Jay Elias. He's been with us all. He's a bit sung for so many bats. He does get a moment. Guy who's done so welcoming. We are here to put on best show we got, and so far so good, and it's only gonna get better from here. Let's get back to these two legends. Now, what type of adjustments has Reza in the red made here between rounds? Yeah, he's got to. I think he's got to commit to staying on the feet. Mungchagai in the blue is crafty. Just sort of plodding, stalking, but he opens up if you get within his range. Some serious strikes from both of these guys. Nice, great time. Mungchagai. Yep, this has been largely the story of this match. They're pretty evenly matched on the feet. And they're both tough as nails. But once you get in the clutches of this powerful Mongolian, you aren't going anywhere. Pretty impressive performance so far from Mungchagai. All right, approaching our final minute here. Both of these guys just absolutely teeing off on each other. Wow, Mungchagai better be careful. That one did not feel good. Got clipped right on the chin with a beautiful left from Reza. And we are standing and banging. Yep, knees to the body, okay. Again, we're not knee into the face here today, but we will on day 3 tomorrow. Nice body kick from Mungchagai. Great effort from both of these. Two absolute warriors. Referee calling for more action. This is hilarious, you know. These guys have given you nothing but action for 5.5 minutes. That's AMMA, baby. All gas, no brakes. Yeah. Bang. Unreal. Unreal. I'm clapping. That fight was awesome. And these are bouts and matches. This MMA format. But that was a great fight. Those two bit down on the gum shield and swung for the fences. All right.
And your winner on Mat B by unanimous decision is the blue corner, Mungchagai from Mongolia.
No surprise there. 2018s. Good stuff. Tough guys. I mean, some of those shots would have put out lesser men. I think they both did enough to get a KO. Just, they're both also tough as nails and weren't going anywhere. And now Mungchagai is going to the next round. Kyrgyzstan and Indonesia about to get after it. And we are moving to
Novia from Indonesia.
49 kg women's modern MMA. This will be fun. Indonesia has brought in a Brazilian coach and have become a bit more jiu-jitsu savvy, which can work against you here in these shorter rounds and the point system here at AMMA. If we start the timer, you've got 20 seconds to work on the ground before we stand you back up. If the submission isn't there, you should give up on it and attempt to land a few blows and score a few points before you are reset back to the feet. Amazing contrast between the last bout and our bout here. See what these ladies have Kyrgyzstan in the 2 3-minute rounds and a 1-minute overtime if we need it. Right after it. Frantic action to start here. Both women scoring. So far, very evenly matched. That attempted takedown, that's likely not scoring. You need 3 seconds control time. Great job by Novia there, right on the border. Good job by Dilbara to stay in bounds. There you go. That's nice to hear. In the Indonesian corner, that's their Brazilian coach recommending posture up, punch, punch, punch to get those points. And I think that's a lesson learned from yesterday. Very confident young lady is Novia. Big combo followed up with the kick to the body. Dilbara is going to have to start working here. Oh, nice left to the dome there from Dilbara. Good knees up the middle. Nice. You can hear the Brazilian coaches probably to my right. Call the put out, the deliberate bounce. I don't tell people are starting Kadyama. You throw your opponent 3 times, a pretty good pathway to victory. It's not like it's easy, but it's there. We have confusion. Again, with 2 mats, it's going to happen. 2 mats, nearly 300 bouts over 3 days. That's a whistle from Mat A. And we are over here on Mat B, the cool kids mat with modern MMA. And we're resetting and getting after it. There you go. That was nice from Dilbara. Blue corner certainly figured out from range here. She's gonna, she's having success. These clinch situations, kind of 50-50, and since when we've gone to the ground, Novia's been great. Let's see how we do here. We've got the timer going. Referee's arm out to the left signals the timer to start our 20-second countdown. At this point, Novia content to wait out the 20 seconds and get stood back up, but no, we've got an adjustment and we've, ooh. Okay. Not a dominant enough position for the referee, so let's get back after it. 5 seconds left. Yeah, even those 5 seconds. Strike, strike, strike. You really don't have enough time for a takedown to secure the 3 seconds. You need to score there. The evolution of the fighter's understanding of how to get it done. If you can't get all the way to a submission, if you can't get the KO, at least get yourself some points. Both these young ladies doing great. Let's see what the judges have to say. And the judges are not unanimous. One judge got it as a push, 10-10. And we have 2-9 in favor of our Indonesian competitor, Novia. So, up 2 points. I think the push is reasonable, but I think I would have given the slight nod to Novia as well. The earlier takedown, the scores from the top, pretty significant. All right, we got 3 more minutes here in round 2. Let's see what Novia can do this time. Oh, that looks like a problem. Very clever escape there by Dilbara to append his down. Errant right there, opening up Novia for the clinch. Himself, bit of guillotine front choke situation, and we are out of bounds, and we're going to reset again. Be careful of your neck is always good advice, people. Protect your neck. Nice little takedown there. Halfway decent. This is where, yeah, you let the jiu-jitsu go and you let the hands fly. Yes. The coaches are calling for her to posture up and drop bombs. Well done. I really do think these are day 1 to day 2 adjustments. So a couple slip away from them for not scoring enough. And it appears to be lesson learned. Man, this was a close bout. Only had 2 judges for Novia and 1 judge of the push. Round 1. Plenty of time here. Anybody's ball game. Great escape by Novia. Yep. Okay, we got 40 seconds to work. Yes. Yeah, just let him go. Just let him go. Wow. Nice right hand from the top there. Controlling the wrist. Found the angle. Got around the arm. And we're out of bounds. Yeah. She doesn't take this in round 2. We see in overtime. I think she's going to be kicking herself for not letting a few more go there. Great takedown. Head off to the side, keeps getting caught near Dean. I if it's tight or not. Referee thinks that we got the time going here. But I'm with the end on here. And we've got a winner after 2. good stuff from the Indonesians there in our last bout. We are sticking with the women's 49 kg quarterfinals. We got China and Mongolia. On day one. Juan Jun seems more comfortable on her feet. Referee calling for more work, primarily from Angen in the blue, and all right, she's answered the call. Those teeth sort of push kicks up the middle. That was fairly effective. It was at least keeping Juan Jun off her for the moment. Yep, need a little more mustard. Need to be about another foot in for that push kick. But it's there. There you go. To the real iron stare does Angen. Yeah, great work by Juan Jun. Just kind of going back to the well too much. Can she posture up and get some points here? Wow, that's a tenacious strike. That is not our map. Let's let the action go here. We do have a timer running though, maybe about 5 seconds left. Oop. We've got a whole new position. They worked their way back to the feet themselves. Now back to the mat. Scrappy defense from Angen. Yeah, I mean, after seeing that haymaker that Juan Jun threw from the top, I'd be trying to keep her as tight to the body as I could as well. You do not want to eat too many of those. Oh, that's our 20-second timer, standing back up. 35 seconds left in round 1 of 2. I don't know, what do we even do with a hair malfunction? I don't think we can rebraid that, so you're just going to have to crack on. Okay, let's see. Angen's got it on the feet. Push kick has been the best weapon so far, but didn't take Juan Jun to figure it out and put her on her back. Yeah, I think we're going to have to make it a little ugly here. Great right hand from Juan Jun, followed up with a nice right from Angen. Nice takedown there at the bell, but may not been for a score. Get a takedown again, you need 3 seconds of control time. So it's one of those things that is different from, depending on what MMA organization you watch outside of AMMA, which you should always watch. Yeah, maybe get a takedown at the very end of a round in pro MMA might end up tilting the scales for you. Here, if it's not a scoring move, then it is no good. Whereas that, if there's 2 seconds left in the round and you happen to deliver, you know, a shot to the body, that will count even if there's a half second left. So there's things to learn, especially on day 1 to day 2, that you see all of these young fighters, their coaches are super diligent. Oftentimes they make the adjustment. It might be their first bout in this rule set. So again, that takedown at the end of the round probably didn't do anything, but she didn't need it. She won on 2 judges' scorecards, and 1 judge saw it as a push, which is reasonable. There wasn't a lot from Angen, but she did have some powerful strikes. Yeah, those push kicks were scoring. She landed a few overhand rights. Kind of unfortunate for Juan, who's got a pretty good game plan. Great timing, great level change. Let's see if she can do anything with it. This Dale back of the field. And which great. Free not in action. Norma, brother, young. We time to that up and get him cracking. Yeah, I believe that was our timer. But we have, now we have a truly dominant position. So yeah, if you're sort of disengage, transition to a truly dominant position, we'll let you work. We had some great subs yesterday. Now the referee's calling for work because we're in a bit of stalemate yet again here in the old north-south. And this is why we invented the timer, because there's not a whole lot going on here. It's about time to get them back on their feet. Yeah, I mean, she just didn't capitalize on it. There was a lot of opportunities there. That's a situation where, again, I think you give up on the grappling and land a few strikes until the ref stands you up, and maybe he won't if you continue to score. Those sort of micro adjustments of jiu-jitsu do nothing for you here at AMMA. Both tenacious, but Juan is getting the better of these scrambles. Put her opponent on her back several times. There you go. That's what you need to do. Make it difficult for the judges, just land. There we go. Pinning her right arm behind her head, landing these strikes. Not where you want to be if you're Angen. And there you go. That's the score just running up now in favor of Juan. Like a video game. Just imagine the coins, bling, bling, bling. That's what you got to do when you get these opportunities. Again, chasing the sub might come back to haunt you quite frequently here. Well done, ladies. I'm not even going to make a prediction. Let's find out together how the judges see it. So again, we had 2 10-9s in favor of Juan in red and a push on the first round. In the second round, was Angen able to make up any ground, or is Juan gonna take it home? There you go. Good job. She showed a lot. Angen just didn't make it easy. She's tough. She landed a few significant blows, and she wasn't going quietly. Well done by both. That is our 6th bout of the morning in the books. I'm told we're going to do 10 before we take our little midday break and then come back with 17. I will keep you posted. Juan June looking good there in our quarterfinal, but definitely had to earn it. Oh, another banger. I like that our DJ here is bouncing back and forth between Western music and the best of the East Asian hardcore and hip-hop. It's very cinematic. Okay, we are through 6. We are on to 54 kg women's. So if you see the walkouts in the background or you hear the music playing, the occasional roar of the crowd that doesn't make any sense to you, it's because we also have Mat A going on over my left shoulder. We're streaming both live from the AMMA YouTube at AMMA_media. I'm Luke Welling, and I've got you here for Mat B all day with the modern MMA. My brother Andrew Whitelaw's got you well taken care of over there on Mat A. Feel free to bounce back and forth. Feel free to choose your favorite stream and lock in. Feel free to open 2 windows and watch everything and have the time of your life. That's what I'd be doing if I didn't have the best seat in the house. Got another hometown fighter here, Dilbara, Uzbekistan. Her opponent, Devi Puja, representing India. We are looking at 49 kg modern MMA women's division, and then we're up to 54 kg in our next out. Number 7 of 27 here today on Mat B Martial Arts Championships from Tashkent, Uzbekistan. We're in the Martial Arts Hall, the Olympic Village, the perfect setting. Again, India and Uzbekistan. India in the red, Uzbekistan in the blue. 2 3-minute rounds and a 1-minute overtime if we need it. Modern MMA over here on my mat. No grabbing of the clothing. If you want clothes grabs, head on over to Mat A, where they got the gis on and throws for days. Nice little sportsmanship. Asata looks very confident there. Who's the right clothes? The timing of Asata on that takedown was perfect. I didn't see that coming. It looked like she wanted to kickbox. Not able to do much here. Good defense. May have been able to pick up a quick point there with that shot from the top. Asata with the stalking, Puja with the circling. Both successfully landing. Not a lot of defense, which I'm okay with. Makes for one heck of a show. 50-50 out of bounds. Let's reset. Puja got to be careful coming in. She knows Asata has a nasty takedown. Oh, we're Max Holloway in it. Let's go, ladies. That's not what you're supposed to do when you point to the ground, but Whatever. Okay. I like the pageantry. A little showmanship. Ref's gonna want to see some more work. There we go, May. May Wee, the absolute legend in there, third woman on the mat. Yep, this is where you want to posture up, get some points. Ooh, sneaky armbar attempt here from Asata. This could be trouble. Oh, I'm not sure. Might let her work. Yep, this is a real threat. We're not going to save you like that. Now, yep, sure. She managed to sort of stack her up there by the time they rolled all the way out. But I think that's the absolute right decision by our official to let it go. That was very close when they hit the border. And then when they kind of rolled over to the side, sort of lost the real potential for that. That was a great little scrum there. Kind of hard to tell who's going to get the best of it. Asata trying to throw up a triangle here. She's got it locked in. Both on there. Triangle with both. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yeah. The triangle was locked, I believe. Both gloved hands. Put her with her. Complete that and let you keep her there for about a half an hour. Final seconds. And okay. See what we got for adjustments. It was a fun round, but car crash. Asata looks so confident. I'm not sure what would be the go-to game plan. Like, where's her wheelhouse? She's been good on the ground, been good on the feet. Originally, that takedown inside the first minute looked like that's where she wanted the fight to go. And now it's just been kind of random. Seems happy securing the center, stalking her opponent. Puja seems content circling and looking for her opportunities. I'm hoping we got some real good corner advice, some real good adjustments, and now we're going to see some more action. Both young ladies very calm, cool, and collected here. Nice inside low kick. Back to the sort of chaos. Asata looks like she has kind of slick kickboxing. Once that one lands, yeah, get back out, come back in. But once they kind of come together, it's hard to get them apart. Nice inside low kick. And here we are. And we're both going out of bounds together. I'm sure I'd have to analyze this to kind of be able to coach this up. Asata with the height and reach advantage, you would think would want to exploit that. I mean, she looks the part. She completely looks the part. Looks like she's about to take your head off, and it just hasn't come yet. Solid job by both working real hard. Yeah, and again, it's been hard to secure takedowns here. Everybody wants it real bad. You got to drive through to get most of these competitors to the ground. They traveled a long way here for this gold medals here in Tashkent. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, beautiful high kick there. Where's that been? That was really impressive. Yeah. Juan to just stand and bang. Oh, beautiful left hand from Asata. Nice low kick by Puja there. Not letting her get any free points without answering back. Pace picking up here. Yeah. I think largely what this is both young ladies are very good at coming in. They're just not great at getting back out. That's necessary if you want to avoid damage and make it easier for the judges to see who's scoring and who's not. Wow. That was a nice combination from Asata there. But she ends up on her butt because Puja is a tough customer. All right, final minute here. Kind of anyone's ball game. One judge evenly in the first. Two gave it to Puja. Really, this. Oh, and. Okay. A little hiccup there. So we're about doing about a minute 10 when it was just a minute. Here we go. Okay, we are officially now 50 seconds, counting down. Close matchup. Both of these young ladies have a tremendous amount of personality. I'd like to see a little more tenacity. There you go. Puja looking good here. Those low kicks are great. Sadva with stalking. Looking a bit worse for the wear here. Sadva arms on her side. Puja to encourage her to engage. She may hope she fall into our to have more chance up some subs. Or this just her exhaustion from the Uzbek fighter here. Rarely see anyone need to motivate their opponents. All right. I think I know which way this one might go, but I've been wrong before, so let's see what the judges have to say. Kind of an odd ending to that fight. But again, exhaustion sets in. What are you going to do? I'm not going to sit over here and critique technique if the energy has waned and I'm just trying to make it to the bell. Well done, and you know, sometimes you just play to the chaos of your opponent. So, interested to see Puja move on. See what you can do with a different type of opponent, a different type of style. I think Asatova's got a lot to work with. Just we might need to get back on the treadmill. Get that gas tank up. Get the wind back in your sails. Oh, yeah. Kadyama is legit. I don't know.
In the right corner, Mungchagai Adelina from Kyrgyzstan.
You know, she's got a judo background. So, I don't know. Maybe you don't see an absolute killer right there. But just watch. She's a tornado. And she's got a little bit of everything. Oh. Kyrgyzstan's Adelina. Solid matchup right here. All right. We are about number 8 on your schedule. Number 1 in your hearts. Circle this one. This is going to be fun. And again, good job by Devi Puja taking out a very game opponent in our last bout. And we are here now in the 54 kg women's division.
Please welcome Tournament A. Blue corner, Asata Kyrgyzstan.
Okay. This is gonna. Kyrgyzstan in the red, Japan in the blue. Woof! Fastball there. Adelina definitely got Kadyama right in the face. Wow, watch out for that. It's effective, and it looks like she loves it. I think they both know how good their opponent is here. A lot of respect being shown by the two. Referee calling for more action. Yeah, this one might not make it to the bell if they start getting after it. They're two talented young martial artists. Yeah. Nice. Passivity warning there from the referee. I love it. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Incredibly solid by both. Great level change by Takayama. Got absolutely stuffed, and now she is in a very precarious situation here. Yep, kind of doing the right things. Appears to be okay, but that might be slipping out. Yeah, hard to tell if it's slipping in or out. Looks like she's working her way out. We're going to stop. We're going to stand them up. Sometimes those stalemate positions can go on forever. So let's get back to the good stuff. These two warriors back on their feet. That had to be quite discouraging for Kadyama. The timing was great. There was just nothing doing. Adelina looking very comfortable in there. Yep, you can see the respect. Nobody wants to make a mistake in here or it is over. Great timing. Overhand right was coming. Adelina got the little push kick in there, redirected her off to the side. Perfect. Now switching stances, see if it gives her something to look at. Nice little jab. Nice low kick. Great D by Kadyama. These two are very high level. Nice multiple kicks there from Kadyama. Good counter from Adelina. Yeah, Kadyama, if she wants to get it to the ground, it certainly has to be set up or the timing has to be almost more than perfect. 10 seconds left in round one. Would have loved to see more action, but I don't think I blinked. I cannot take my eye off these two. They are both exceptionally high level and just capable of so many different finishes. Kadyama won her bout yesterday by a rear naked choke against a very game, very tough Mongolian. And Adelina is looking very strong, very confident, and took all three judges in that first round. 10-9s across the board. Round one to Kyrgyzstan's Adelina here in the 54 kg women's division. She's psyching herself up. Great first round. But expect Kadyama to have made some adjustments and be ready to go. Wow, both ladies landing. Great takedown. Good stuff. Yep, look, flurry. Make the judges decide if those are significant. That's what you do when you get a takedown. Yep, I'd like to see an adjustment, but maybe it wasn't there. So, takedown with control. Okay. Warning about blows to the back of the head. But again, Kadyama, strike coming in, a takedown. She got the control set time with 3 seconds. Started raining bumps. That's the way to play the game, ladies and gentlemen. And again, she choked out her opponent in the first round yesterday, so it's not like she's gaming the system. She's just got a little bit of everything. And now Adelina might have to step it up and get on the front foot here in round 2. A bit of a great kick by Kadyama. Yeah, I think Adelina is absolutely shocked at what just happened in the first minute. And, you know, it's a very sort of counter-heavy approach she has. If Kadyama doesn't bite, you know, she's going to have to advance right into this very crafty striker who's incredible with her timing on takedowns. This is so good. I'm not surprised they're both, you know, just being very conservative. Look how strong Adelina is. Oh! Again. So now we got takedown. We got control. We've landed a blow from the top. She's trying to work her way into mount, but having a tough time getting that left leg out. Comfortably here, you know, still controlling. You're not going to continue to score with the judges. There you go. You have to disengage and re-engage, or we're not just going to run up the score because you're laying on your opponent. Control time, not a big thing here. Oh, look at that. Well done by both. And throwing up an arm bar. Look like a break dancer there. Adelina is too strong, I think, to be... Whoa, can she get the leverage? I would be incredibly impressed. Adelina's stacking her up, doing the right thing. We're having a reset. We have 45 seconds left. The crowd is loving it. Yes. So good. A lot of talent on the mat right now. I'm point fighting right now if I'm Kadyama. I'm not doing too much. A little karate point fighting here. In and out. Get out of this round. I think you've done enough. I think you've comfortably done enough in this round. And maybe we get an overtime. Maybe you get yourself a few 10-8s. I'm not sure we're in 10-8 territory, but, you know, flurry of shots from the top. Curious to see how all 3 judges scored it. All 3 judges have a different vantage point. Final 10. Again, I wouldn't waste my time with a takedown right now unless it was sort of defensive. It's not going to score. There we go. Well done. I am dying to see what the judges think here. Again, this is our 54 kg quarterfinal. Ooh, wait until you hear what's going on. We have 19 19s across the board. We are heading to overtime. 1 minute to decide who moves on to the semis. This is going to be wild. Yeah, no touch glove. I like it. We got no time for that. We got to work. Adelina is drenched. Her corner drenched her in cold water. And I don't know. The officials aren't loving that, nor am I. So it's good to see Kadyama get her and put her on her back. It's not her, but here we go. Yep, again. Takedown, control time, strikes from the top. This is how you kill, but it takes the strategy. Okay, we're standing them up. Oh, that's awesome. Oh. Another warning for errant blows to the back of the head. I didn't see him, but I didn't have the right energy. 15, number 9, overtime. Yep, if I'm Kadyama, I'm definitely coasting too. Adelina, I don't think realizes how little time is left. And now we're going to the judge's decision in a razor-thin bout here. Adelina took round 1. Kadyama took round 2. And let's find out who took our lightning round overtime.
And your winner on map B by unanimous decision is the blue corner, Kadyama from Japan.
What a good time.
Winner by unanimous decision is red corner, Arab, Uzbekistan.
Okay. Apologies, that was about 8, so I got 2 more for you before we take a little lunch break.
Modern MMA women's minus 54 kilograms weight category. In the blue corner, Asata from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Yep, we are sticking with the ladies, 54 kg. And we've got Korea and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Nice. Gonna be hard to follow that. If you're tuning in and finding us for the first time, I hope you are impressed. I am. That was rad. You know, depending on what you've seen in the past, you may not have seen 2 competitors who look like those 2 young ladies bring such level. Not the athlete you can take her at or toast. All right, we got here. Saudi Arabia in the blue. 2, 3 rounds and 1 overtime. We the bar has been set pretty high here in this division. That's what these 2 bring to the table. Wow. Very calm walk up there from our Saudi competitor, Siri Thief. Ooh, out. She went out. She went out. Yeah, I mean, that Bomi is intimidating. She walked her down through basically a single blow, and she was out of bounds. That is a serene, confident face on Bomi. Both of them, to be perfectly honest. Who's going to win? Oh, and that is not where Teef wants to be right now. Let's see what Bomi can do. We've already got the timer running, so she's got less than 20 seconds. Can she posture up and land some strikes from the top here? Yep, strikes coming from the bottom. That's Teef. Not up. That's back of the head. Okay, that's the 20 seconds. Okay. Here's the referee warning, not an official warning, just telling our competitor here in the blue to avoid those blows to the back of the head. Now we are getting an actual warning. You know, there are verbal commands, there are warnings. That was essentially, don't let it happen again. It happened again, and we got the warning. Oh. Solid clinch work with the knees up the middle there from Teef. Striking was a bit lackluster. Bomi was able to walk right through it. At this point, if I'm Bomi and I need to see better striking, or I'm going to stay on my feet. I'm going to turn this into a striking battle. if I can. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Teef looks like she wants to get in close, get it to the ground, get some grappling going. And if I'm Bomi, I want to keep this on my feet. See if she can defend, complex striking. And there we go. Nice takedown from Bomi into full mount. She's able to posture up here. Yep. Don't waste your time. Just go. This could be it. This could be the end of it. No. Nice. Good work. Good heart. Sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes you got to weather a bit of a storm to get out of there. And Asiri Teef is trying her best. She's very precarious right now. Certainly getting a lot of points on the scoreboard, but she got it at all. There you go. We, again, watching closely to make sure none of those shots go to the back of the head. Bomi fighting quite honorably as well, avoided opportunities she had, and that's gonna do it. Well done. That's the way you do it in a tournament format too. Take as little damage as possible, get it over quickly if you can. Otherwise, just keep running the score up, and she was doing both. Nothing to hang your head about if you are our Saudi fighter, Asiri Teef here. Just got some stuff to work on, and this is how you learn what you need to learn. Doesn't happen shadow boxing. You gotta get in there and go toe to toe. Fairly lopsided affair, but it was fun. Both have a lot of heart. Nice job. She's still all smiles, That's the best attitude. Right on. You love to see it. She'll be back. Ooh, this is a good one, too. This is another good one. Yeah, right. Bout number 10 here, ladies and gentlemen. We may be taking a break after, so don't go anywhere. But also, don't go anywhere because this one I predict to be another wonderful little scrap here at 50 kgs. Kazakhstan and Indonesia. Kazakhstan in the red, Indonesia in the blue. Sakan Arujan, Hotmali Valencia. I think Valencia has fought more recently, so let's see if she's got full energy here. Nice. Great soundtrack, too. Let's go. Woof. Arujan looking good. That's a lot of strength to take the takedown. Arujan is looking fantastic. Nice low kick. Nice kick up the middle there from Valencia. That was out of nowhere. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Good little scramble there. I like how they're winning over the crowd already. If you've been following along all week, you're already a fan. You probably got some folks seeing them for the first time here today, and didn't take long for them to become fan favorites. Nice work by Valencia. Doing a better job staying out of trouble here. Yeah, there you go. Again, if it's not there, back up. She's going to throw. Great low kick. Got out. Yeah, there you go. That knee, got to deliver that knee, or like you got to answer Arujan. There's volume, and it's volume with power, and it's clear as day. You can hear it, you can see it. It's definitely going to affect the judges. So don't get yourself caught in that blender for too long. Who's got it? No one going down easy here. Right on. Nice right hand over the top. Oh, beautiful fight on the break there from Valencia. Wow, this is a close round. Are we going to see any takedowns here? I think we had an attempted single there from Arujan, yeah? Nice overhand right. That's been really effective for Valencia. And the flurry of punches has been very, very effective for Arujan. Great balance from both of these two. Nobody wants to see that mat. Wow, I do not want to be a judge right now. That is tightly contested and really impressive. That may be the most volume we've seen inside a 3-minute round since I arrived about a week ago. Well done. Yeah, I'm very curious what the coaching would be here. Arujan started off like gangbusters. Wow, impressive. Started off like gangbusters. There were unanswered strikes just coming out of everywhere. But Valencia weathered the storm, and if you just saw on your screen, managed to take all 3 judges, 10-9s across the board in favor of Hotmali Valencia. She's got to be stoked, but she's also got to be careful. Arujan is a killer. This is a great matchup. Arujan game. Oof. Kicked it, but Arujan answered with multiple strikes. Yeah. Nice overhand right. Nice uppercut from Valencia. Trading rights. Nice teep up the middle to the face. That's not us. That's not our mat. Let's keep it going. Whoa. Valencia throwing fastballs with that right hand. Oof, caught her again. That one works. That's hence the shot. Valencia is awesome on the ground too, though, so that's careful what you wish for. Arujan did secure the takedown. I'm not sure she's secured it for 3 seconds and able to score, but it was quickly reversed, and now Valencia's on top. She's very comfortable here. Again, the Indonesian team, I think, has learned their lesson about extended jiu-jitsu sequences. Once you get to that position, get after the scoring. Wow, now she's finding herself. I can't see from my angle. Yep. I believe we had a bit of a heel hook type situation. It wasn't going to happen. She was, yeah. It was just the 20-second timer. Oh, from the coach. Oh, yeah. I think we are appealing small joint manipulation. Awesome. This fight is so awesome. I don't mind them taking a break. One way or another, we're coming back with 1:15 seconds between these two, hoping to advance to the semifinals. One way or another, good call by the Indonesian coach. Coming down to the final minute, you've still got your yellow card. You think you've seen something untoward, get it out. Again, nice. We got a nice view of Mat A over there, the traditional men's MMA. Like 65 kgs going on over there. Kazakhstan and Iran. Also streaming live on AMMA's YouTube channel. So if you're over here, you're watching Mat B with none other than myself, Luke Welling. But Andrew Whitelaw has all things covered over on Mat A, also streaming. They'll be to throw them up and go back and forth, or put them both on at the same time. If I wasn't here in the best seat in the house, that's absolutely what I would be doing. We're waiting for the result and hopefully some clarification on the appeal. Yep, I think we were heel hooking, which we're not allowed here today. Because it's lame. I want to talk to the Brazilian coach. He seems pretty confident in what he's saying. The official also seems pretty confident in what they're saying. I got to get both sides of this story. I'll get back to you later. All right, here we go. 1:15. Tight bout, a lot on the line. Semifinals tomorrow for whoever makes it through. Ooh, they're actually, I believe, maybe semifinals later today. This is awesome. Minute left. Level change goes nowhere. Yeah, there you go. I think Valencia's pretty lucky. She still ended up in a dominant position. Just jumping for that choke. It's not going to happen. Here we go again. Now, I believe we may have a case. I believe we're going to get a warning. Yep. Yeah. We're not heel hooking or knee twisting here. It's ridiculous. Let's go, ladies. Oh, beautiful. Really even on the striking here. No free lunch. You want to land your own, you're pretty much going to eat one. Well done. Going all the way to the wire, just like we started. Arujan hoping she able to make up for round one. I'm not sure she has. We might be seeing Valencia in the finals. I told you it was going to be great. Good stuff. Would have liked to have been able to get through that without the, coach's appeal, but I think they did the right thing. Got to protect your fighter. And let's await the judges' decisions together. I'd be surprised if Arujan did enough to come back from being down on all three judges' scorecards. But let's hear for ourselves.
And your winner on map B by unanimous decision is the blue corner, Indonesia.
Yeah, 2018 across the board. Very well done. I'm going to go back and watch that again during our little break here because Arujan came out like a tornado, doing everything right. Really impressive to see Valencia weather that storm, get into her game plan, not be pushed around. Took the first round on all three judges' scorecards and the second on all three judges' scorecards, and she will live to compete this afternoon. We're taking a short break. Won't be too long. If you don't have your notifications set, you really should, but we're going to keep the stream up. Anywho, we're plowing through the day. I've got 17 more. We got 10 in the books. I've got 17 messages in time. Right back. By the way, they're still going on Matt A. So feel free to flip on over to Matt A. Check out what Andrew Whitelaw is doing. See you soon.
And the winner on mat A by unanimous decision is red corner. The Super Chingis Kazakhstan. Shortly break for the mat A. blue corner, Saklak Jin Cloud, Philippines. And his opponent for the red corner, Al-Mulhem Saud, Saudi Arabia. And for the Med A, referee in charge, Talgat Ibrahimov, Kazakhstan.